Hello, everyone. I'm Siren Jag. I'm a makeup enthusiast and a commentator here on the drama end of the true crime community here on YouTube. Also, a panel hopper, and I do part time music and comedy and anything else I like here on the platform. And tonight, well, I guess it's today, it's not quite night yet when I'm recording this, but tonight I'll be diving back in for another heavy drama stream. It seems the reception was pretty good for the last one. So I decided to continue to honor my friend and have another go. But I'd lost the element of surprise from the last one. So the there are some ground rules for what for these things that I set for myself. Um, as you all can guess from the last one, I take snippets and excerpts from various songs, TV shows, movies, and plays. Uh, if it's from a movie or a play, I try to keep it to things that I've seen. If if I can do it, not if I can do things that I haven't seen at all. Hopefully, they're things that I've seen maybe once. I want to do this as cold a reading as I can. I don't rehearse at all. I mean, not at all. And you get this just as cold a reading as I can do it. I want you to get just the first thing that can fly out of my head performance wise. It's just you get it as my first my first creative effort. So now also if I happen to have a spontaneous nosebleed or if I have to blow my nose or need a drink or whatever, you will see this. There. Don't I look lovely? And you'll see that for a few seconds and then I'll be back. So now my friend Tina loved the Golden Girls. So let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. And we will get this started. Oh no, you can't come up right now, kitty. We're gonna have theater, sort of. We're gonna have some theater. And make sure my screen's set up the right way. Yep, it is. So here we go. Now, I did the Golden Girls theme last time, but we're going to kick off anyway. So, as they say in St. Olaf, Helderberg der Flurgen Nurserbergen. Although shockingly, there is no English word for Helderberg der Flurgen Nurserbergen. Loosely translated, it means I hope you have a license to carry that girl or flurfin. We're starting off strong. We are starting off strong, Rose Nyland. Ooh. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. And I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. But here I go again. Here I go again. Here I go again. Here I go. Dance, Tony Catane, dance! Cheers is filmed before a live studio audience. Although it wasn't. Don't fool us, Cheers. We know that was a laugh track. We know. We all worry. Funny how the more secure we get, the more we seem to have at stake. Getting older used to be about getting closer. Closer to freedom, closer to goals, closer to life. Now, it's different. Now, we want it back. That's where Nuvile comes in. Nuvile provides tailor-made transfusions of rich, rejuvenating blood drawn from only the healthiest babies on the market. Nuvile, get closer to life again. Oh my. By request. Money makes the world go around. The world go around. The world go around. Money makes the world go around. It makes the world go around. A mark, a yen, a buck or a pound. A buck or a yen, a buck or a pound is all that makes the world go round. That clinking, clanking sound can make the world go round. Money, 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 money. If you happen to rich and you feel like a night's entertainment, you can pay for a gay escapade. If you happen to be rich and alone and you need a companion, you can ring for the maid. If you happen to be rich and you find you are left by your lover and you moan and you groan quite a lot, you can take it on the chin, call a cab and begin to recover on your 14-carat yacht. What? Money makes the world go around. The world go around. The world go around. Money makes the world go around. Of that we both are sure on being poor. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. We're done. We're not doing it anymore. The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Don't just get him out of the ring, get him out of the WWF, because I've proved, son, without a shadow of a doubt, you ain't got what it takes anymore. You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers, and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your Psalms. Talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass. All he's got to do is go buy him a cheap bottle of Thunderbird and try to dig back some of that courage he had in his prime. As the king of the ring, I'm serving notice to every one of the WWF superstars. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list. And that's Stone Cold's list. And I'm fixing to start running through all of them. And as far as this championship match is considered, son, I don't give a damn if it's Davey Boy Smith or Shawn Michaels. Steve Austin's time is come. And when I get that shot, you're looking at the next WWF champion. And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. Yes. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then, one winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen that there was no love in his heart, and as punishment she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. Ashamed of his monstrous form, the beast concealed himself inside his castle, with a magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. The rose she had offered was truly an enchanted rose, which would bloom until his 21st year. If he could learn to love another and earn her love in return by the time the last petal fell, then the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope, for who could ever learn to love a beast? I got a little change in my pocket, going jing-a-ling-a-ling. Wants to call you on the telephone, baby. I give you a ring. But each time we talk, I get the same old thing. Always no huggy, no kissy, until I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, don't put my love upon no shelf. She said, don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. But my hands, they just go places. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Want to pull up tough, 'cause you noticed that butt was stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked, and I can't stop staring. Oh, baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys tried to warn me, but that butt you got makes me so horny. Ooh, rumpa smooth skin. You say you want to get in my Benz? Well, use me, 'cause you ain't that average groupie. I've seen her dancing. To hell with romancing. She's sweat, wet, got it going like a turbo vet. I'm tired of magazines saying flat butts are the thing. Take the average black man and ask him that. She got to pack much back. So, fellas, has your girlfriend got the butt? Tell him to shake it. Shake it. Shake that healthy butt. Baby got back. Stay. We can fix it. I pray for that. I pray for God to crush me, break me up into little pieces, and start over again. I had a book of Bible stories when I was a kid. There was a picture I'd look at 20 times every day. Jacob wrestles with the angel. I don't really remember the story or why the wrestling. Just the picture. Jacob is young and very strong. The angel is a beautiful man with golden hair and wings, of course. I still dream about it. Many nights it's me in that struggle. It's fierce and unfair. The angel is not human and it holds nothing back. So how could anyone human win? What kind of a fight is that? It's not just. Losing means your soul thrown down in the dust, your heart torn out from God's. But you can't not lose. And now a reading of a work by the famous science fiction writer Isaac Asimov. I once sung my lady a ballad. She rendered my praises invalid. It's awkward confessing that when I'm undressing, she'd rather be tossing a salad. Oh, Isaac, behave. And now, a work by some other aspiring poets laureates of their day. Bop, ba-dooba-dop, ba-doo-bop, ba-dooba-dop, ba-doo-bop, ba-dooba-dop, ba-doo. Oh yeah. Bop, ba-dooba-dop, ba-doo-bop, ba-doo-dop, ba-doo-bop, ba-doo-dop, ba-doo. Yeah. Said, oh yeah. In an bop, they're gone. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tell him I'm going to the back seat of my car with the woman I love, and I won't be back for 10 minutes. No, no, I'm not done. You know what's also your fault? The fact that you think I have a shame spiral because I don't. I'm not spiraling. I'm a nerd. I'm no more ashamed of being attracted to guys than I am of anything else in my life. Do you know what I did almost every night before I went to college? I sat in my mom's basement with 3 other debate club kids playing Dungeons and Dragons, and it's the same basement I live in now. Trust me when I say no one was having sex with guys or girls. Sex was sex was like the sun sword. It's a magical weapon in the game that's really hard to find. It's basically like a talking lightsaber. Never mind. It doesn't matter. The point is, sex wasn't on the table for us. So I didn't know I was gay. I knew that I had feelings for boys, but I didn't understand it. Not until you kissed me. You kissed me, and I felt the opposite of shame. I felt like I existed and everything fell in place for the first time. It felt like I was holding the sun sword, and I know. Are you just kissing me to get me to stop talking? I want to know you. Not like that. I don't want to be your mother. I don't want to be your sister either. I just want to be your lover. I want to be your baby. Kiss me. That's right. Kiss me. Wanting, needing, waiting for you to justify my love. Yearning, burning for you to justify my love. Yes, yes. I like 'em round and big, and when I'm throwing a gig, I just can't help myself. I'm acting like an animal. Now here's my scandal. I want to get you home and double up. Ugh, ugh. I ain't talking about Playboy, 'cause silicone parts are made for toys. I want them real thick and juicy. So find that juicy double. Mix-a-lot's in trouble, begging for a piece of that bubble. So I'm looking at rock videos. Knock-kneed bimbos walking like hoes. You can have them bimbos. I'll keep my women like Flojo. A word to the thick soul sisters. I want to get with ya. I won't cuss or hit ya. But I got to be straight when I say I wanna till the break of dawn. Baby got it going on. A lot of simps won't like this song, 'cause them punks like to hit it and quit it. And I'd rather stay and play, 'cause I'm long and I'm strong. And I'm down to get the friction on. So ladies, if you want to roll in my Mercedes, then turn around, stick it out. Even white boys got to shout, baby got back. Baby got back. Yeah, baby. When it comes to females, Cosmo ain't got nothing to do with my selection. 36, 24, 36. Ha ha. Only if she's 5'3". Yes. Inside of me lives a little girl who was fierce and bold and completely free. Now I'm the one that people depend on. But that little girl, I know she's still there because I'll always be an Ivory girl. That's Ivory, still 99.44% pure, pure clean, pure beautiful, pure me, forever fresh. Classic Ivory clean. Well, it wasn't unnatural in St. Olaf. We not only took care of our old people, we revered them, honored them, put them on a pedestal. Of course, that's how we got to be the broken hip capital of the Midwest. There's always been something wrong. Always. As long as I can remember. But I never knew it until all this happened. You're afraid of hearing it. I'm more afraid than you. Listen to me. You've got to know it. I can't keep it any longer. I've got to tell you that I'm guilty. I've been telling myself I'm not since the night we heard the child say it. I lie in bed night after night praying that it isn't true. But I know about it now. It's there. I don't know how. I don't know why. But I did love you. I do love you. I resented your marriage. Maybe because I wanted you. Maybe I wanted you all these years. I couldn't call it by a name. But maybe it's been there ever since I first knew you. I never felt that way about anybody but you. I've never loved a man. I never knew why before. Maybe it's that. It's funny. It's all mixed up. There's something in you, and you don't do anything about it because you don't know it's there. Suddenly, a child gets bored and tells a lie. And there, that night, you see it for the first time. And you say it yourself. Did she see it? Did she sense it? She found the lie with the ounce of truth. I guess they always do. I've ruined your life, and I've ruined my own. I swear I didn't know it. I swear I didn't mean it. Oh, I feel so damn sick and dirty. I can't stand it anymore. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's company too. Yes. Come and dance on our floor. Take a step that is new. We've a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company too. You'll see that life is a ball again. Laughter is calling for you. Down at our rendezvous. Three's company too. Mhm. Gathered together from the cosmic reaches of the universe, here in this great hall of justice, are the most powerful forces of good ever assembled. Superman, Batman and Robin, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and the Wonder Twins, Zan and Jaina, with their space monkey Gleek, dedicated to truth, justice, and peace for all mankind. The Pillsbury Doughboy died Monday of a severe yeast infection and complications from repeated pokes to the belly. He was 81. Doughboy was buried in a lightly greased coffin. Dozens of celebrities turned out, including Mrs. Butterworth, Hungry Jack, Betty Crocker, the Hostess Twinkies, and Captain Crunch. The California Raisins Choir sang the Loaf's Prayer. The grave site was piled high with flowers as longtime friend Aunt Jemima delivered the eulogy, describing Doughboy as a man who never knew how much he was needed. Doughboy rose quickly in show business, but his later life was filled with many turnovers. He was not considered a very smart cookie, wasting much of his dough on half baked schemes. Despite his being a little flaky at times and even crusty as an old man, he was considered a role model for millions. Towards the end, it was thought he'd rise once again, but he was no tot. His second wife, Play Doh, survives Doughboy. They have two children and one in the oven. Mrs. Doe said of their 60-year relationship, it was a piece of cake. The funeral was held at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. May he rest in yeast. I mean peace. First of all, I would like to thank the many, many fans throughout this country that wrote cards and letters to Dusty Rhodes' The American Dream while I was down. Secondly, I want to thank Jim Crockett Promotions for waiting and taking the time, because I know how important it was. Starcade 85, it is to the wrestling fans. It is to Jim Crockett Promotions and Dusty Rhodes, The American Dream. With that weight, I got what I wanted, Ric Flair, the world's heavyweight champion. I don't have to say a whole lot more about the way I feel about Ric Flair. No respect, no honor. There is no honor amongst thieves in the first place. He put hard times on Dusty Rhodes and his family. You don't know what hard times are, Daddy. Hard times are when the textile workers around this country are out of work. They got 4 or 5 kids and can't pay their wages, can't buy their food. Hard times are when the auto workers are out of work and they tell them go home. And Hard times are when a man has worked at a job for 30 years, 30 years, and they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, Daddy. That's hard times. That's hard times. And Ric Flair, you put hard times on this country by taking Dusty Rhodes out. That's hard times. And we all had hard times together. And I admit, I don't look like the athlete of the day is supposed to look. My belly's just a little big, my hiney's just a little big, but brother, I am bad, and they know I'm bad. There were two bad people. One was John Wayne, and he's dead, brother. And the other's right here. Nature Boy Ric Flair, the world's heavyweight title belongs to these people. I'm going to reach out right now. I want you at home to know my hand is touching your hand for the gathering of the biggest body of people in this country, in this universe, all over the world now, reaching out because the love that was given me, and this time I will repay you now, because I will be the next world's heavyweight champion on this hard time blues. Dusty Rhodes Tour 85. And Ric Flair, Nature Boy, let me leave you with this. One way to hurt Ric Flair is to take what he cherishes more than anything in the world, and that's the world's heavyweight title. I'm gonna take it. I've been there twice. This time when I take it, Daddy, I'm gonna take it for you. Let's gather for it. Don't let me down now, 'cause I came back for you, for that man upstairs that died 10 to 12 years ago and never got the opportunity to see a real world's champion. And I'm proud of you. Thank God I have you. And I love you. I love you. I've seen horrors, horrors that you've seen, but you have no right to call me a murderer. You have a right to kill me. You have a right to do that, but you have no right to judge me. It's impossible for words to describe what is necessary to those who do not know what horror means. Horror. Horror has a face, and you must make a friend of horror. Horror and moral terror are your friends. If they are not, then they are enemies to be feared. They are truly enemies. I remember when I was with Special Forces. Seems like 1,000 centuries ago. We went into a camp to inoculate the children. We left the camp after we had inoculated the children for polio. And this old man came running after us, and he was crying. He couldn't see. We went back there, and they had come and hacked off every inoculated arm. They were in a pile of little arms. And I remember, I, I, I cried. I wept like some grandmother. I wanted to tear my teeth out. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I want to remember it. I never want to forget it. I never want to forget. And then I realized, like I was shot with a diamond bullet right through my forehead. And I thought, my God, the genius of that, the genius, the will to do that. Perfect, genuine, complete, crystalline, pure. And then I realized they were stronger than we, because they could stand that these were not monsters. These were men, trained cotters. These men who fought with their hearts, who had families, who had children, who were filled with love. That they had the strength to do that. If I had 10 divisions of those men, our troubles here would be over very quickly. You have to have men who are moral and at the same time who are able to utilize their primordial instincts to kill without feeling, without passion, without judgment, without judgment, because it's judgment that defeats us. This is the code of the Sith. Peace is a lie. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Ooh, you can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. I remember once when I was young and I was coming back from someplace, a movie or something. I was on the subway and there was a girl sitting across from me. And she was wearing this dress that was buttoned clear up right to here. She was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. And I was shy then. So when she would look at me, I would look away. Then afterwards, when I would look back, she would look away. Then I got to where I was going to get off and got off. The doors closed. And as the train was pulling away, she looked right at me and gave me the most incredible smile. It was awful. I wanted to tear the doors open. I went back every night, same time, for 2 weeks, but she never showed up. That was 30 years ago. And I don't think that there's a day that goes by that I don't think about her. I don't want that to happen again. Just one dance. Transformers! More than meets the eye. Transformers! Robots in disguise! Autobots raise the battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons! Transformers! So, your girlfriend Rose a Honda? Playing workout tapes by Honda? But Honda ain't got a motor in the back of her Honda. My Anaconda don't want none unless you've got buns, hon. You can do side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. Some brothers want to play that hard role and tell you that the butt ain't gold, so they toss it and leave it, and I pull up quick to retrieve it. So Cosmo says you're fat. Well, I ain't down with that. 'Cause your waist is small and your curves are kicking. And I'm thinking about sticking to the beanpole dames in the magazines. You ain't it, Miss Thing. Give me a sister. I can't resist her. Red beans and rice didn't miss her. Some knucklehead tried to diss, 'cause his girls are on my list. He had game, but he chose to hit 'em, and I pull up quick to get with 'em. So ladies, if the butt is round and you want a triple X throwdown, well, that's not a very 2022 reference. And kick them nasty thoughts. Baby got back. Baby got back. Little in the middle, but she got much back. Little in the middle, but she got much back. I got lost there for a moment. Oh, there was a lot of back. Ooh. Excuse me for a moment. I need to prepare for this one. This is dedicated to someone very special. Very special indeed. This was your idea, George. It's a good idea, right? It's a good idea. Monogamy is sexual slavery. She got an exquisite pussy. Well, how about my exquisite erection? Huh? Eva, what do you think? Do you like my exquisite erection? Do you like my erection selection? What do you think, Eva? Yeah? You gonna take it? You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick? I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick. Oh yeah, I'm fixins to fuck ya. I'm gonna fuck ya. I'm gonna get it all up in yo vag. Get it up in yo vag with my dick. With my dick. Gonna put it in with my dick. I'm gonna put my dick in. I gonna put my dick in. He puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Save Robbie thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Diokmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Diokmas perhaps means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Denver, they say, Save Robbie's Diok grew 3 sizes that day. And then the true meaning of Diokmas came through. Save Robbie found the strength of 10 Robbies plus 2. Turn it up some. Okay? All right, boys. This is her favorite song. You know that, right? So, if we play it good and loud, she might get up and dance again. Oh, she put her beard down. Here she comes! Here she comes! Left, 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 right, left. Woo! Hustlers shooting 8-ball, throwing darts at the wall, feeling damn near 10 feet tall. Here she comes! Lord help us all! Old TW's girlfriend done slapped him out his chair. Poor old boy, it ain't his fault. It's so hard not to stare at that honky tonk badonkadonk. Keep in perfect rhythm, make you want to swing along. Got it going on like Donkey Kong and whoo-wee. Shut my mouth, slap your grandma. There ought to be a law. Get the sheriff on the phone. Lord have mercy. How'd she even get them breeches on? That honky tonk, badonky donk. Ooh. Oh my. Ooh. By request. What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk? I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump. My hump, 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 my lovely little lumps. Check it out. Show me that smile again. Don't waste another minute on your crying. We're nowhere near the end. The best is ready to begin. As long as we got each other, we got the words spinning right in our hands. Baby, rain or shine, all the time. We got each other sharing the laughter and love. And love. You died on a Saturday morning, and I had you placed here under our tree, and I had that house of your father's bulldozed to the ground. Mama always said dying was a part of life. I sure wish it wasn't. Little Forrest, he's doing just fine. About to start school again soon. I make his breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. I make sure he combs his hair and brushes his teeth every day. Teaching him how to play ping pong. He's really good. We fish a lot. And every night we read a book. He's so smart, Jenny. You'd be so proud of him. I am. he, 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 he wrote a letter, and he says I can't read it. I'm not supposed to. So I'll just leave it here for you Jenny, I don't know if Mama was right or if it's Lieutenant Dan. I don't know if we each have a destiny or if we're all just floating around accidental like on a breeze. But I think maybe it's both. Maybe both is happening at the same time. I miss you, Jenny. If there's anything you need, I won't be far away. And that was my heavy drama stream number 2. I'm sure there'll be more of these down the road. If anyone has any suggestions for things they'd like me to read, feel free to send them my way. As always, if you want to tip me with like super chats or super thanks or super stickers, cash apps, all that fun stuff, I welcome that. Anyway, thank you to everyone again who stuck with me this far. I love you all, and I'll see y'all next time.